And it's very bad.
It's very bad.
My boy.
One man of Villagas, one performer, one media for Bafana Bafana, second half, 10 minutes. It's like you're not seeing what's happening.
So do you think there's a possible issue, or maybe the players that they brought in are not, they haven't convinced the coaches, seeing that they aren't getting I understand that there are players who they're trying to slowly bring in and whatnot, but your Chris Letts and that guy, the white uncle, do you think that there's a possibility the coach possibly doesn't trust him, or just doesn't feel like they'll bring anything different to what's currently in the team? Because they haven't really given us, I'd say, proper explanations as to why.
They gave us two. They gave us Shinga, but he's still not fit.
Okay.
They gave us Batman. He's still not fit.
Sure.
Then what about what Chislete?
Chislete, there was something there.
As what? Welcome to the
Yeah.
Baba Show podcast, aka the Baba podcast. Utswere bradungi, kena brasta gai, bada the introducer.
The Black May back, dessert.
Yo, now I feel like I'm the only one without a nickname. I just go by Sean.
Yeah. Otherwise, like it's almost reveal with another episode. Homonate, Google Barona Motoyango USA, but it's TLB. Kiliburi is a Royal Liverpool, Royal Liverpool via USA. One Talon, Sonsa connecting flight. How do you see the transfer news?
Personally,
yeah,
I'm happy for the boy. It's still a good move.
Sure.
But America, man. It's just it's just America, you know. But ultimately, I think in terms of possibly the exposure that he'll get there, it possibly will be a stepping stone for him to get to Europe.
Yeah.
And I hope that the development there will be better than what he's getting here, and that it will kind of prepare him for what to expect in Europe. So for me, just to close it, I'd say if he spends about 2 to 3 years maximum there and he moves on, I'm good. I'd say it's a good move.
Yeah.
How is he?
20.
Yeah, 20.
So essentially what I'm saying is I don't want him to spend his peak years in the States. But other than that, man, I'm happy for the boy. I hope he does well.
Yeah.
And I think it's just good advertising also for our country if we've got our players going to these other countries as well, you know.
And I saw he signed a 5-year deal.
Yeah.
So, which means that he'll be there up until he's 24, going to 25. I think.
Almost entering his peak years.
Yeah, his peak years. Then he can transition.
But I wouldn't want him to stay until then. Like, I wouldn't want him to stay the full 5 years. I think 5 years is good in terms of securing him and ensuring that if he does well, there's a good resale value.
I just hope there's a good clause there.
Sure.
Yeah, for him that he can maybe avoid staying the entire 5 years, then maybe stay 3.5-3 years at the most, and then transition into a better team. But the good thing is that visa high, Ishabo,
Everything
high, like we stage, I guess way high. No fitla kwale go stage kwa le ba mo selector utsa di shaba one ba le ba batlang mzanzi ba mo kra go stage. But then for me it's I think anyone who goes beyond the borders of South Africa, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
Whether the league is small or big, but then like you said already, the key point of development, tactical awareness also. I think he will be a better player. But it's only a stepping stone into a different, maybe more fulfilling league for me. Yeah.
And one would hope he's getting paid.
He's getting paid.
So
having to be signed by 51M.
Exactly. So, I mean, on the positive side for him, his family is probably going to be set up.
Yeah.
If he does what's
Yeah.
expected of a South African
He can take
man.
me, it's fine.
But yeah, man, like you said, I think it's just development and technical one. But if he can work on those things and get the development he needs that side, I think.
I mean, fine, yeah.
You get another typical example, Ngezana.
Yeah.
When Ngezana left, most of us were actually skeptical.
Yeah.
Ne?
Because
But Nago Chiefs, he couldn't actually break into the Bafana team.
Sure.
You see? So which means that whenever you go abroad, you get to learn certain aspects of the game. And then it also improves your game. That's why you started getting those call-ups into Bafana.
I mean, he's in Europe now.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
And now he's like, he's consistent now. He's
Very,
consistent.
because they
in
actually
that.
love him in that
Yeah.
team
No,
that
they
he's
do.
playing for. They actually love him, and you'd hope that possibly maybe. How old is Ngezana now?
He's not that old. He's not that old because
think
he
he's
came with more Happy Martial.
So one would hope that maybe there's at least one more
Yeah.
move.
For him.
Yeah.
For him, you
Yeah.
know what I'm trying to say. But it's things like that, I guess, which will show
Yeah.
you that it's not such a bad move for.
No, it's not. It can never be a bad move.
To go to America, because Ngezana has shown that you can make the move from America to Europe and actually dominate in your position as well. You know.
Yeah.
Pirates emipila ne.
Pirates mnadi.
Ke Nkota, ka Moke TLB.
But I'm worried, man. Like, all these players are leaving before Rele Mufukeng. What's going on?
But then I think by Jan he'll leave.
You think?
Yeah. He'll leave by Jan.
Do you think it's a matter of maybe now that Afcon is also coming?
Yeah, I think by Jan.
advertise him a bit, get
Yeah.
his value up. But what do you guys think it means for the Pirates? You lose. I mean, Umbogazi, I think we all as a country wanted to see him go abroad, but I don't think anyone was expecting it to be like literally right now. You know? And with Pirates doing so well currently in the season, and he's kind of like a captain within the team.
He's a senior player.
Do you think it will affect them going forward the rest of the season with him possibly leaving?
Can I jump in?
Yeah.
The one thing that I love about Pirates, they know how to spot talent.
Yeah.
And they are not scared to promote young players. So I'm thinking that even now
There's someone.
there's someone.
Sure.
But I heard a rumor they want to sign that a centre back from Stellenbosch.
But
It could be him.
they already signed him.
He signed. You see. So that's why I'm saying that Pirate actually reads at the game. But then I'm sure that there's another player that they actually are developing in that position. Even Rele's position, I'm definitely sure that there's a player there
That they're cooking.
that they're cooking.
Ah, man,
They're always cooking.
Yes.
Our it's pirate.
Sure.
They're always one step ahead.
Ke bo Genebri.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're cooking that side. So Marale wanna be pirate because number one, it's number one on the log. They have a game in hand. Sundowns to draw in
Yeah, good.
Everything is looking good for them. Do you think they can go all the way? They don't even have commitments this season.
I think, and I think I held this view even before the season began. I think Pirates will definitely win the season, but with the way things are going, I think it's possibly theirs to lose.
Yeah.
They seem like the most consistent out of all the other teams which are playing. I mean, Sundowns is
It's not,
with
it's
the
not,
Sundowns, we
not
know they're
mixture.
not entirely doing what we're used to.
the
And
code.
Chiefs on the other end, I mean, we're still also finding our feet. So outside of those two, I don't think there's any other teams which I'd say are really competitors to the Pirates. So I actually think it's their season to
win
lose.
it.
I think if they are a serious team, they would definitely win it.
Yeah.
It's the best chance.
Yeah, this
for
is
them
their
to-
best chance
you know,
ever. Like,
to show themselves that they still have it. They're here. I think if they fail with this, they're going to enter into a dangerous thing, into a dangerous setup where even the players might not believe
anymore.
that they have it in them to actually beat the teams that need to be beat, you know. But that's just me.
Because I think it's 3-5 years now where they were number two.
Yeah.
I think this is, for me, they have the right coach, who's willing to take high risks. I love that about the coach, but then also they're playing enterprising soccer. You know, when you watch Pirates, you get excited, and I wish that they can carry the same momentum. Ne? Win the league, ne? But the beautiful thing is that I can already see them win the first cup.
And they're already in another
Okay.
final.
Yeah.
And they are in another final. Ne? There's high chances they might take this final Saturday. Ne?
Yeah.
Which means that Habakatsia league, that's the best team that we have.
I'm sorry to catch you, but do you not also think it possibly bodes well for Bafana Bafana
It does.
It does.
going
does.
into Afcon
Yes.
and whatnot? Seeing that right now the
does.
majority of the players are coming
From
from
Pirates.
Pirates, so if
It
they are
does.
also doing well,
Then it's easier
then
for Bafana
the confidence in
does.
those players going into Afcon is possibly also good for us as a country as
No,
well.
it does. Definitely.
Asmonin. Okay. In other news, we have another rival of Orlando Pirates. The other rival. The other one. Kalzer Chiefs. They won away. I'm like, Edroile Mavani against Chipa United. Not. For me, if you say they played a good game and the score was not, there's no way.
Did you watch the game?
I watched the game.
Did you watch the entire game?
Not the entire game because I feel like Chiefs they get petted, man. There's a certain way where you see Maramo, you won't score. If they score, it will be a penalty, own goal, or goal young else make sense. It was something they check, roll, you bet the deflection.
Not all Chiefs, no.
And the Chiefs.
Question mark.
Yeah, only
And the
Chiefs.
Chiefs at heart.
But outside of obviously our form hasn't it's just been a bit.
Yeah.
But from last year's team, do you see any improvements? Do you look at this season's team and feel like it's better than what we were doing last year, or do you actually just feel like
it's better.
things haven't changed? Maybe they gave us that little bit of hope at the beginning, but same old basically.
It's better.
The only thing that's better for me at Chiefs right now is the players that they sign. You know I'm saying that, ne? Sharp, you guys signed like quality players, ne? But you are still playing the same old players that last season, that you're not giving anything. And then now the season just started. Why not give a chance to the new players so we can see, or at least the new things, man? I know it doesn't make sense, but Braga, I say every day when I rekile bo mayo, wareka bo pareke bo
Gislete, bo
wareka bo Gislete, wareka bo Bartman, and then transfer bone pule modi every day. I see lo Braga, transfer bone sibungise nemuthetho every day.
Utsore very bad.
Utsore vele ba.
My boy.
One mona Villagazi, what perform one media for Bafana Bafana almost second half, last 10 minutes. Like it's like you're not seeing what's happening.
So do you think there's a possible issue, or maybe the players that they brought in are not, they haven't convinced our coaches, seeing that they aren't getting I understand that there are players who they're trying to slowly bring in and whatnot. But your Chris Letts, that guy, do you think that there's a possibility?
There's also Shinga.
The coach possibly doesn't trust him, or just doesn't feel like they'll bring anything different to what's currently in the team, because they haven't really given us, I'd say, proper explanations as to why.
They gave us two. They gave us Shinga, but he's still not fit.
Okay.
They gave us Batman. He's still not fit.
Sure.
Then what about what
Just later there was something there. There was something there.
Why? Can you say what Mugrile guy can? CR Belouizdad.
Somewhere in Morocco.
He was playing at CR Belouizdad. Have you ever seen him on the bench in the team?
No, wait, man. Now.
But he was.
Get out like before. Okay, I get hard.
Konata man.
Benching. Nah. Okay, I being injury aside. There was a time when he was available for selection, right?
Yeah.
Where he comes from? Have you ever seen that guy on the bench? Never. If he's on the bench, he's coming in. One time, you don't. Kajisama as a player, South Africa, you talent. barking when I go to North Africa. I would dlala ball. Ba mo tsere cause the star. And le rena re mmusa mo Chiefs. Re mmusa ka re ke star. So to put a player like that on the bench, it doesn't make sense.
I get you though.
If you are trying I'm not saying you are trying to win, but you are trying to create a winning team, right? So now if you can see we are not scoring. Because as much as we've been winning, we're not scoring. Nearly 1-0, so it's not like
we are not convincing.
Yeah. There's no different Chiefs. It's that we are only different because we're not losing as much. But we're not winning as much as well. There's a lot of draws. We're drawing matches that we're not supposed to draw. We are not scoring. Like there are matches where Bobo Chabanya go shoot, pass out. Ke ma shoot. Let's start ka benching mara le go shooting wa ntsana let's se bo pule mo ya tshwara bola nya go shoot
ene bona mabane he sno ho tsena mo barkima he sno ho tsena mayone at the game change immediately sno at tsena mabane
we need big heart players there
and you could see the team is now starting to be more mobile. Because he was just moving outside the box, within the box, so it was quite difficult to also trace him. So to a certain extent, I hear his voice, a point of view. But now my take, I'm sorry, I can't hold
guys. Umodi though. Let's be honest. I think a lot of us for the longest of times have felt some type of way about him, and the fact that they still trust him as much as trust. I mean, I genuinely think I understand that part.
And when mabane for na Hunter, I was surprised answer really bilingual. I'm like can relevant game if he can be like because of you are taking the two instrumental players.
But
if you are saying to me Veli Bai ana as a match fit but then at least maybe push him up until 70th minute. No, we'll push him up until 75th, 80th minute. But I was on Salima boy. I understand my boy. Also get match fitness again. But for now, I could have easily taken out Villa guys and then left Veli Bai just for a couple of minutes because of he was the one who was actually going to the defenders in most cases. So he was giving us that leverage. But he's slowly getting into the game. It's fine. But a couple of oxygen, please. Sharp. Yeah, sharp.
But I mean, it's the conversation we had the last time to say we actually need someone like Umabu. At least we know that there's a bit of control there.
Ball playing number 6.
He's not scared of the ball. Which is very important for someone in that position. So, I mean.
One last thing. Miguel, please.
But what's up with Miguel? Does he have like the coach's moods or something? Because he's always getting game time regardless of how he plays.
Don't please, you must just hurry up. Come back. Please come back. Because runway he started training. He started training.
So would you guys then say, looking at how our form has been a bit inconsistent, that maybe it's the right time for Afcon, and it's possibly a good thing that maybe our players haven't been selected, they'll get an opportunity to rest and whatnot, and by the time we continue with the league, maybe they'll be a bit, because I'm sure they'll be training, not just resting. They'll probably be training. So do you think that maybe this time now, if they use it properly, then we can actually get running when we come back?
You said something very important. If they use it properly.
If they use it properly.
True.
If they use it properly, then we might have an advantage. Marana which is I'm gonna repeat again. You test the players.
No, true.
Especially the new players.
Sure.
Like let's see, because now we still don't have a consistent starting 11 because we don't know who can play what. Yet We've just been shuffling players
Yeah,
around one
players are
position.
around, yeah.
O tsaya Lilepo mme go center, o tsaya Lilepo mme go left, o tsaya Lilepo. Ha o
Mina-
tsanye motho mongwe o re ke sharp. E re ke bia Lilepo ke tsanye Mama. E re ke mixe.
Fair enough.
O ka one dile duba. Like
So, but then it's slowly coming in.
one
Yeah.
like dilonyana tse
Slowly
di
coming.
Mina, for me, if a team buys players and they don't make use of those players,
That's where my issue is.
to me, it just tells you that the coach does not trust those
That's where my
guys.
issue is.
To a point that he'd rather stick with the tried and tested.
The cows.
Yeah, but and then it goes to who actually wanted those players. Was it the coaches, Nabi and his
I think
team,
it was Nabi.
or was it our technical team? And if it was our technical team, did they do it in discussions with
the head
our
coach?
coach, or did
Yeah.
they just say these are the guys who we like, and this is who we're going to get, and that the coach has to make do with what he's got?
But then at Chiefs, it has always been debatable. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and the fact that you even sign players without a coach.
Sure.
Yeah, it's something that I don't get.
Sure.
So it makes it difficult for the coach to trust someone he doesn't know. It's gonna be quite difficult. And the next thing, we are going to paint the coach bad, but then Hana profile high.
Okay, guys. Now let me go with a question. I just have a quick question. Do you guys think we are safe with these coaches, or do we need a new coach? I don't need it. Honestly, just moving forward beyond this season. Because now these people are just here to end the season. Now we must also think about the are we fine? Because now we are saying, okay, maybe let's say they win, né? And then are we fine with them, or do we need new coaches?
I think we possibly still do need a proper coach.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I was them, I would treat this season as my interview, my probation period.
Yeah.
This is my time to
To
convince
prove myself.
that and if it Chiefs somewhat finds itself in the top 4 end of the season, we should not say that they've done a good job.
Well, we will say they've done a good job because of
Where we were.
last season and the season before. So it's like, okay, let's from number 9, let's go number 4.
Like top 8.
Yeah.
Top 8.
It was
8.
bad.
MTN.
Let's get MTN.
Now for me, it's two things, ne? For Chiefs, ne? And I'm going to echo your same words, ne? I feel as much as we are playing good, but we need a proper coach.
Yeah.
We need a proper structure.
Thank you.
Ne?
Yeah.
And then there's two names that are actually coming into mind.
Yeah.
Ne? Then,
Ish.
ne? The second one is who left to go Pirate to go to Al Ahly? Kanagama Jose.
Yeah.
Jose Rivera.
Yeah. So those are the two names that any of the coach were to come to Chiefs will cook.
Do you think Jose would come to Chiefs? I mean, he already said that he would.
Money
I
is
think
money.
I think he said that he'd love to coach
money is
Bafana.
money.
You think?
If ever Chiefs were to give him a good a contract,
Yeah.
enticing one, he wouldn't say no
He would come. But me, I prefer Dendens.
because of enterprising soccer. And then also coming back to your question,
Then
if we were to finish number 4, okay, it's chance. No, it will be
it will be
nah.
Yeah, it will be Number 4.
Number 4.
So then, are you saying that if we finish 4th, we do away with our coaches and get someone who we feel can take us from 4th to a better position, or do you say that we give them an opportunity and say, look, you guys have taken us this far. There's clearly signs of progress, and let's maybe give you another season. And the reason I ask this, assuming that happens, we give them another chance. Do you think that Chiefs as a team going up, forget the players and the coaching, but in terms of the technical support and the ban, that we are actually a serious team or should be taken seriously if we're going to continue with the same guys?
Nah.
Big teams needs big coaches. That's it.
Yeah. Dance.
Sure.
Because
it.
Dance can take a smaller TS Galaxy and make it play.
I don't know.
He can make a smaller Marumo Galaxy.
That's the thing, you know. I've always got a fear of trying out coaches who have done these amazing jobs with small teams and Banbani, especially with teams like Kalzer Chiefs. We've discussed this before where we said, Liasinda, it is the Chiefs. The pressure that comes with Chiefs. I think there are coaches who actually do take that step up, small team, go to a big team, and they show why they were taken from that team. And there are other coaches who, once they get into that big team where there's lots of pressure, they kind of buckle under it. So I still have that thing of having a bit of having a bit of fear when you take from small, and not to say that I don't trust or don't like his kind, like what he's doing, but I sometimes feel like the pressure he Chiefs is just too much for these guys.
How many teams has he coached? Then in the PSL?
In the PSL,
I think about 3, ne? If I'm not mistaken, ne? And then if you were to look at all those 3, are they playing enterprising soccer? Sure. Ne?
Structure. The structure
there's a structure. Ne? The reason why I'd get excited, ne? Or one of the minutes you can play enterprising soccer, a small team where there's no resources, ne? Imagine if you were given an opportunity to come to Chiefs, ne? But open check.
And when already you have that experience of knowing all those smaller players, all those big players from the small teams.
And then also he knows our culture. That's another benefit. That's why for me, he was one of the people that actually came into mind. I'm like, imagine if ever we had.
Then he's gonna build a team from within.
So you don't possibly think maybe Chiefs decided to hold off on getting a coach because maybe they just want to let the season play out so that they can talk to whoever they feel like.
Yeah, maybe that's
because I mean they obviously put their faith behind the coach.
Yeah.
And then after a few games said we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, or they are up to something.
Yeah, so you don't think maybe
I think so.
Behind the scenes, there's discussions with whoever they are talking to.
There's high chances, and also for Chiefs not to bring someone or to let someone in now, in the middle of the season. Remember, they needed to pay out Nabi, Nabi's contract. So that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Sure.
I think they just had to pause, Buffet chance, but then behind the scenes,
But otherwise, gents, I'm sorry to cut you.
I don't care.
That's exactly
I don't care.
I feel like
I don't care.
Chiefs is cool, and you know they just sometimes make a mood this way. So let's talk about something a bit more positive. We know that Bafana Bafana is definitely going to CAF. We are of the view, and I'm saying this. I'm speaking for everyone, saying that we feel like they'll probably do well there.
Yeah,
but it's going to selection.
Yeah,
it's going to selection. How do you guys feel about the coaches, selected players? Do you think that they are players who should be in the sound, in the team itself, and who are not there? Or do you feel like
stand by?
Hey, you're so naughty. Hey, you're so naughty, Chef.
But the long and short of it, how do you feel about the selections? Do you feel like there are players who missed out who should be in, and do you feel like there are players who are in who should actually not have made it?
Okay, sorry, I get it. Rena's standby. So we only have 2 strikers,
Yeah.
It's Makopa and Foster.
Yeah,
just 2. No, Kembeleki. He's a wing. But then he can also play inside. But then he's a wing.
So basically,
no, it's 2. So that's why I needed to be sure. We only have 2. Okay. But can I say something? I'm happy about 2 players, Campbell and Tylon Smith.
Yeah. The youngsters.
Yeah, the youngsters. I think for me, those 2 are kudos because of it shows progression. Also to say that we're now what are the next generation again. But then I felt again that goalkeeper under 20.
Sure.
a drop a goals.
Drop a goal.
But
Yeah.
just
Let them be in that camp.
Let them
sort
be,
the environment.
exactly.
It's like even if they're not gonna get too many
but
minutes,
at least they are within the camp. But now for me, I feel like it's a very balanced team.
sure.
It's a very balanced team. I'm happy about the defense. I'm happy about the midfield. The midfield, it's packed.
Very, yeah.
It's packed. And also maybe the reason why he took maybe 2 strikers is that Holy Bella our supporting midfield or midfielders. We are very capable players. Rele can score.
A police can score.
Nkota can score. Moremi can score. So at least on that leverage you have Mokone can score.
Yeah.
So on chances you have about maybe 5-6 players that are very capable of scoring. But then for me, kudos.
I'll cookie that.
Mola ke sure final ra tsena.
So we have
Mola,
to,
final.
we have to wait.
Ara kena final.
Ba stand by ba tsamaya o rirang ka bona.
No, but stand by since
But they're at home.
Yeah, since
They're gonna be at home. But if there's any injuries,
Then they have to fly.
then they have to fly. Like automatically they have to come that side.
So the number it's 26, ne? He took 24 or he took 23. Because of NI, he said Hugo Brisa and Arto Regale.
Yeah, because he's allowed to have about 25 players.
Yeah,
but
he
he doesn't like working with. He generally likes to take about 22 or 23 players whenever he goes to a tournament.
But I so wish that in World Cup, he mustn't do that.
Nah.
He must take the entire 26, 25.
Yeah.
And also just having those people, man, who are gonna bring
Some
nice vibes and to the, you know.
That's why you needed Lodge.
So
That's why you needed Lodge.
Why is that Lodge, man?
That's why you needed Lodge.
Because Lodge is performing. He's on form. And he's not just started performing now. He's been performing from June. From the World Cup.
So should mandate though. Clearly mandate.
Yeah, no.
Because it doesn't make sense why. Yeah, that chairman said I'm some phone number 3.
I saw there's a team called in Yagan Saleh.
Yeah. I think also in Morocco somewhere.
I think they must just let him go and then just go play there. Maybe it can revive.
If the chairman doesn't want
Chairman, please.
it'll be up to the
release the
chairman to
boy.
make a decision.
Release the boy, Chairman, please.
The problem about the chairman is that he's the chairman of the PSL and the team. So for you to leave, it's
Yeah.
tough.
No, Marajo. And for me, what's one Saleh? He won't play.
He won't play.
I guess we're the Pirates.
So that is like okay.
Let him go.
Then cash in.
You don't think you think the problem is with each chairman. You don't think that if Saleh goes, now that the old coach is no longer there, and that's where the beef started, you don't think that maybe he can still possibly be reintegrated into the team, or you think it's already just chai for him? There's no more future for him in Paris.
If you're on the vibe Saleh, maybe take him to Chiefs or something.
They'll never allow that.
Let him go. Cash in on.
Didn't we once was selling this? There were rumors at the beginning,
Yeah, we did.
like before the season began, that we were looking at him. But I think that's how they ended up going to Durban. Orbit College. Yeah, they decided with her airway.
Pirates can be smart about this move. They could make money. They could make a couple of millions there.
Yeah, Raja Casablanca.
They could make.
We can
They
have
could easily make. Pirates could easily make maybe 20 million aside.
So cool for this decade.
Mara Nagari Bafana Bafana, they're going to the finals.
So it's Afcon.
Mark my words.
Afcon.
They have to.
And the game is the group stages. Group stages. 9 points.
9 points. Egypt very bad.
Egypt betile moga. Opela go gorile lodge.
Sure.
And coming back to Tabaya lodge, now I feel on merit, he's supposed to be there.
He's supposed to be there.
On merit.
Even
let's put even form.
6 months.
Let's put everything else aside. For me, Lodge can easily replace about 10 players there. Alawan.
Sure.
Because of you need such a player all when the chips are down. I wanna a police.
Yeah.
I wanna a police. A police who can Why it's Parrot? Why?
Sure.
You need such a play.
And he's been doing well.
No, he's been doing well. I mean, he just came in now. He just came in now.
He's a beast. There was Kirim Polokwane City, one man.
Though I mean,
I see him leaving also.
Police.
Police.
Police is leaving.
I see him. I definitely see him
either after Afcon or after World Cup.
I see him leaving. So Parrot must make a way there. Parrot must make a way.
Oliver Fire.
Yeah, what's a man?
Oliver Fire.
Can I throw in another name? For me, I think Puso Detergent is a good player.
Sure. Sure.
I think at some point, and he's still young. For me, ngene Robile.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
But I feel like going back to what position we need to finish in terms of South Africa, I feel like, like you said, we already took third place the last time, and we can't win any worse than that. Yeah, Bon. I don't think anyone actually had hopes of winning last time around, but now, now everyone is,
Now the entire continent knows already. Yay!
Sure.
Going to Morocco, so wow.
And Basaba, man, even Banyana beat them in a friendly just recently.
Over the weekend, I saw.
But I hope that they don't come back and show us flames, because we've beaten them so many times now that they'll be better prepared. Probably we have to. But outside of, let's just say, Bafana, which teams in the Afcon do you think will also compete or possibly might win if we don't go that distance? Yeah. See there.
Lands of Taranga.
You see there. Without a doubt. And I want to Senegal the way they're good now. Doesn't matter whether they're playing European teams, whether they're playing South American teams. They just so.
And they went as far as last 16 in the World Cup.
The World Cup, I think.
So which means next year they could even advance to
I mean, I'd love, man, for one of our African teams to just go
at least
semi-finals.
Last four.
Morocco did again. World Cup. Also, are counted as Africa.
It's not Morocco.
Are counted as Africa. Okay, it's fine. Okay, sorry.
Spain,
sorry. Oh, because of
they're just next door. Man. This Spain.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But Senegal for me,
That's Senegal.
I feel Ivory Coast will also do well.
I think they've always been a competitive team. I don't remember the last time actually Ivory Coast went through like a dip in form.
Because they are the last champions of CAF.
Yeah, they're always up there.
And they weren't doing the best. They weren't playing their best football then. Even
they were
swag. They were actually swag.
They made
it by those. Wasn't it those last
minute goals?
Yeah, I think or something like
that. I think
they
even lost their opening game.
Because I think when you did the math, Ivory Coast was actually.
It was not ending up.
It was out. In fact,
yes. Even how they got into the outside. Yes.
It was the thing of the
yes.
So otherwise, they were
swag. I was swag.
But I don't see the same Ivory Coast coming into the Afcon now.
They've got quality players.
Cameroon, what do you guys think? Because obviously we've seen how they were playing in the World Cup qualifiers. Do you think in Afcon, Onana they left them out? So do you think that helps them? Even with Vincent Abubakar, in fact, they left them out of the team.
He's out also.
Yeah. Onana and Vincent Abubakar, they're both out.
They're out.
What?
Statement from the coach, Kelly.
But I think it will end Onana. They don't.
Nah. And I think Onana has just been probably very arrogant, especially when he was with Manchester United. I think he probably thought because I'm the main coach for Man United, it means that I'm untouchable. And obviously the way he was playing just didn't merit him actually getting any game time, you know.
I still see Northern African teams
As
doing
being
well.
dangerous
Yeah,
teams.
because
I think they're always
tactically they are very strong. And then another thing that I like about them is that 80-90% they're still playing locally. So that's a great benefit.
Yeah.
And then even the 10% or 20 that's playing abroad, they're playing for a good teams, and they're playing starting 11 most of them. So that's another thing, and they're playing for big teams. So I see maybe 1 or 2 advancing all the way to maybe the semis. And then
We have to.
We have
to. But otherwise, guys, before we end off, let's go to a Europe. Just to touch on 1 or 2 Nyana games. Just to touch on one Nyana, 2 Nyana games. You guys saw how it was. You saw Chelsea. After such a very good game against Arsenal, where they played such a nice physical game and then they do what they do against Leeds. Like, what do you even call that, guys? What do you call that, man? What do you guys think?
The thing is, the thing is, one of the wonderful thing about EPL is that the wonderful thing that I love about EPL, I want to tell you that it's a small team.
I want a small team.
There.
So
There's no small team. People struggle playing against Fulham.
So
Baba.
I can
Another team.
Another team. I can mention that one. They struggle against Fulham. Imagine struggling against Sunderland.
yeah.
So those small teams, we think they are small. They are very capable of taking 3 points. They are very capable of giving you a draw. But then going back to the Chelsea game, Arsenal, I think it was a brilliant game.
It was.
I saw the game from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Good match.
Kalzer got red card at the 38th minute. And then they were 1-0 down. But Chelsea was able to come back into the game.
Yeah.
And even score.
Yeah.
And then they could have easily won the game
But
as well.
the bosses are the same piece.
Yeah. Someone Vincent Company. I've never seen a team that celebrates a set pieces score. Like it's a penalty.
Sure.
Like,
Arsenal.
that's a fitting statement.
Do you think the way Chelsea played is can almost be a blueprint for other teams in the league? That's with Arsenal, don't let them play their normal football on the ground. Just come in physical, destabilize them whenever they try to. Do you think maybe if more teams do that, they'll get points off of Arsenal, or do you think that's just one game where it was 2 big teams? It was a local derby. Maybe that's why also the mood and the emotions were so high.
Yeah, I feel like it's that game. It's just a derby thing. It's not a thing where like now another team can come and boss Arsenal. I don't think it's that easy. Even Bayern, they are struggling against this Arsenal. So I feel like it was just that. Why is it the emotions are derby?
Yeah.
Red versus blue. It's like no, they are war. Pressure, everything, one line. So it's like, I don't think,
And I think also, but again, Chelsea, if you trace back the history and the culture, they would always have that physical seat. Right?
Yeah.
And there's a boy also, the Mamlo gets Ogaramabane for Caicedo. He's a good player. He's a good player. I think he's still young. I think he's still around 18, 19. So the culture here at Chelsea, they would always play with that aggressive 6. And in most cases, Bonabo, Makele,
what a good fullback.
you would find that 6.
Sure.
Who's this guy?
Sure.
They would always want that 6 so that they can destabilize you. And once you destabilize Arsenal or Batima Bolo on their feet, then you are done.
You're done. Rice,
Amara rice na zamane.
Rice.
Sunday. Rice has a match. Oh.
The man for the big
Rice is
games.
cooking now.
Rice
Rice is doing well. I think he's settled in very, very nicely
Rice
at
has a match.
Arsenal. He's
Stop
doing
players,
very well, man.
Rice has a match.
He's
And
doing-
I saw Odegaard is also coming back now.
Sure.
But then I wish we didn't get in such a high tempo game
Nah.
because of again, I had any impact.
But I guess it's that thing of trying to bring him back to speed, and seeing that the type of game it was, he
Yeah.
would have also come in with a bit of
Yeah.
drive as well. So maybe that's why they're like, hey, make this the proper game to throw him in.
And,
Yeah.
But then he didn't do anything. From what I watched.
Yeah.
I just say.
Yeah, could have easily slotted in another player there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was going to do much better.
Sure.
But then I hear you.
And then Anneslot and what's your take on Mr. Anneslot? Mr. Liverpool. You'll never walk alone.
I saw this interview. Not for me.
They're walking alone now.
As a in football, I say it's time for him to go. As a Man United supporter, I need them to keep him long. At least 4 weeks.
Few
more,
weeks,
but man, it's what Nami I can build a bit of distance. And it takes away.
I hear you.
Takes away attention from us.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have another team being inconsistent
and such a big team.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and it not being Man United, because with Manchester United every other week
What I eat.
it was just
What you know, man?
something.
But then it shows whether it's a big team. It shows whether it's a big team.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I'm going to go on that because of you have every possible player there.
Yeah.
Who do you go for?
I mean, Uluzabianju.
But who do you go for though? Who is a coach who's currently available? And not Klopp, let's not bring back Klopp.
No.
But who's a coach who's currently available? Like a coach who's currently available right now, who you think?
Who's available now?
That's the thing. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
many
the thing.
coaches.
And
that,
Zidane is still available.
I don't see him
But
going
then
to. I don't see him going to Liverpool.
There's a rumor, France after World Cup.
He's been looking at that job.
Yeah.
He's been looking at that job. So I don't see him going there either.
But he's smart, isn't it? How he actually moves. Because I thought at some point, Oya menu.
I think he wanted to.
Yeah.
But language barrier, firstly, I think was an issue. And secondly, I don't think he wants to take over a Man United side, which is currently playing or doing the way they were doing. So coming off of Real Madrid, where things were nice, and then you're gonna go to Man United where the setup was the way it was. I don't think he would have wanted that for himself. Things would get lost in translation. I mean, firstly, you need to try explain things. I understand that they probably respect him as a coach, but things would get lost in translation. Our players tend to give up on coaches. So I don't think it would have been a good move for him if he went there.
So you'd rather let him go to go coach France?
Yeah, I think he's won the World Cup with France. He's also won the Euro as well with them. Nah? Has he not also won the Euro? So he's a legend there.
He's experienced.
He commands. Zidane is like Thierry Henry. Probably 2 out of I don't know how many players who in France, doesn't matter where you go, but they'll always be respected.
Yeah, celebrate him.
So anyone who probably grows up in France from a young age knows about a Thierry Henry, knows about a Zidane. So the respect is serious. It's there. And I think him going to France and coaching them, he'll get the respect that he was getting at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was able to manage those egos in Real Madrid, then I don't think he'd struggle with the France.
But then, I want to touch it about Pogba.
I actually wanted to, now that we're talking about France, I actually wanted to ask, do you guys think,
I take him
do you think
to the World Cup
next year?
I take him.
Nah.
Yeah, he might make it. You know why? He's good. He's
not
name a
good.
player better than Paul Pogba right now.
What's in there? Nah. Nugotsia can teleport. Slot them just right there.
One time.
He won the last 2 games, where Kante was in. when they were qualifying for USA, Canada, Mexico. Ne? They played far better because of they had a structure. Ne? So if ever you were to slot back Pogba,
and also the players know when there's a cancer, go say we don't have to worry too much.
Exactly.
You know, everything is
we have
covered.
a cover.
Sure.
So for me, what about say?
I think,
I-
and
but-
then there's been a
but I
huge
see-
difference in France ever since Pogba was going through his troubles with FIFA and all that other stuff.
And I saw how the France players actually celebrated Pogba, especially at the second team. I saw the Mbappe's going crazy. Hey brother, you bad.
Sure.
I saw your Dembele's
He's
going
loved,
crazy.
man. He's a
No,
loved
it's
guy. He's a loved-
loved.
Yeah.
It's loved.
Ke
And
siphumbulo wakadada. Wantlala.
Bayona, that guy. I want to Pogba. You see, Pogba for me, it's unfortunate that he didn't work out with Manchester United.
Yeah.
I loved it. Whenever he hit the ball, I was just always calm, bruh, because
Why
you know, whether there's 2-3 players around him, he knows his footwork is so good. His passing ability is on another level. Like,
Yeah. Star player.
My guy.
Star boy.
that's why I still say Pogba, he's still top 5 best passers.
That's why I can name a player.
easily.
better than
I mean,
Pogba.
even now, mind you, with him being back in Monaco, I think his first or second game, just one pass, just to show where he's just
I'm still
I've still got
I'm
it.
still
I haven't
living.
been here for a long time, but look at what I can still do.
Yeah.
And
And
he
Cross
it's
is
not like he
permanent.
was injured.
And his
just
feet,
not playing.
Very much.
Yeah, so he's
very
fit.
much.
Yeah.
Very much.
So which means that
injured.
so he was gym, he was
He was
training.
training.
He was just
he
bad.
just couldn't come back because he was other bad.
One time. So, he's hungry.
You know, selfishly, I low key, and I know that Manchester United and him will never go back. I was hoping, once his ban was lifted, that they'd be like, Azin, let's try you out again, just to see how things are going to be. And I think he would have.
Yeah.
His personality with Ruben Amorim, I think would have actually cooked.
But do you know what I'm grateful for? Sorry to cut you, ne? He went to a team whereby the focus won't be too much.
Yeah,
So it will
yeah.
allow him to go
To
back
recover,
into
yeah.
the process
Sure,
to recover.
sure.
Yeah.
Ne? We'll have this conversation ne? After he plays 10 games.
Sure.
We'll have this conversation after 10 games.
It's cooking.
Do you see Ansi Fati also? Ne?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mara
It's fun.
ale tshwara taba ya
Yeah.
a Greenwood also kan mara le
Mason Greenwood.
kan mara chance kan they
Greenwood has always been tricky for me.
On and off.
I love the football player. I think just his personal stuff, obviously, is the one reason why maybe people also don't focus on him too much. But yo, what a baller! I just hate how he did what he did to himself, because Man United had
they had a champ.
had an attacker
Yeah.
for
They had
years
a
to
champ.
come.
Yeah.
And you know who he reminded me of? And I don't think they're entirely the same player, but the way he plays, the way he moves, RVP.
Roman van Persie.
That left, that right. I'm
Van
telling you,
Persie.
bro. Look at the way RVP used to play and look
Yeah.
at Greenwood.
Yeah.
And he's doing it he's showing that potential at such a young age
Young
without
age.
too many injuries. RVP
Yeah.
unfortunately had
Ah,
a lot of injuries before he actually hit the form that he finally hit for Arsenal and Manchester United. He had a lot of injuries in between. Greenwood hasn't had many of those and is doing
He's doing quite well.
And
Yeah.
you're bringing an element that I didn't see, ne? And he's still young.
my guy.
Come on.
Like now when you're saying it, ne? I'm like he's still young. Jeez.
I wanna, I'm sure Ole used to love working with him.
Yeah.
From one striker to another.
Yeah.
And even then, when we used to have Rashford, Martial,
but then he
and
played well, eh?
Greenwood.
On Tuesday. Ooh, Rashford. Ooh, it's a sub.
I saw against Atletico.
Yeah.
Against Atletico.
You say?
Yeah, but like I was saying, man, I just feel like he messed things up for himself, Greenwood. Because you see, even Namanje, he's doing well. I'm certain their team's looking at him, but there's they're probably too scared
Yeah, the PR around
to
here.
take that risk. I'm sure Man United would love to call him back. Real Madrid probably, or Barcelona's probably
But then
thinking.
I saw Madrid were inquiring.
Do you think they'll take him though?
He can play there.
I think he'll cook. I think he'll do well for that. I mean, Greenwood, he just knew when the ball comes.
Yeah.
First time shots with his left, whether it comes from this side, first time shots with his right, the way he controls the ball, that's a player who, without his problems, was going to be a star.
Yeah. Superstar.
He was going to be a star. He was going to go places, that guy.
And for me, he was also going to contribute so much at the England team. Yeah, he was contributing.
You see,
so
that's why I
much.
say it's killed him so much. He's not even in contention for England, and not because they don't think he can't play
Because
well.
I saw he
because
took
of all the-
Jamaican citizenship.
Sure.
So I can see him alongside you, Bellingham, Rice. Yeah, I can see him.
A lot, man.
Yeah, I
They've
could have done
together.
a lot.
Can you see those Bellingham with those
Yeah.
passes through to?
Yeah, I got cook England.
Akakuka
You can play South Africa, so the
Yeah.
citizenship.
Bona re ka amohela pila. Re ka o fa a Zulu name. And also in party, there's a boy go Bayern. He's 17 years of age, white
Kyle.
boy.
Yeah. Kyle. Omgre.
Nah.
He's the one that scored against Arsenal.
Sure.
He's been scoring like consistent every game. On time. He gets a few minutes and he scores. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
for me,
He's good.
Yeah.
But they're also good with development that side.
I know that they are Germany they are.
They every now and again there's
Germany.
just someone who is creeping up. Who's
That's how
they
he
always perform.
came about. Because it was just the Fananyana.
Germany.
Started playing. Mara bakuka
Germany.
Mara numbers the number 42 Carl.
Sure.
Starboy.
I saw him go
17 years.
This is a
The
champ.
show.
No, the show. Yes, cannot the same. This is a
But
champ.
what is it about short players are beautiful on the field? Eh?
O closer to the ground. What's the name? What's the name? This player go is it Juve? Wago Portugal. The short one. What left lane.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, there's a player called Juve from Portugal. He was on loan, and then Bam sign now. Yeah. Lena ke the same graduate.
Sure.
Lena ke show. Lena ke show.
Can't do anything to them.
I got a grip at you, Mufat.
So.
Next.
Otherwise,
Gents, it's been good. We go again in a week or so. Hopefully we'll have a lot to talk about. Hopefully the results will come in our favor with the teams that we do support. But to those who joined us, thank you very much. Thank you for watching our podcast, and we hope that you share it with other guys and keep on keeping on,
subscribe,
guys.
please. Subscribe. Tango. It was nice.